So collecting retro games has blown up over the last couple of years. It's become more and more popular. Friends and family are going out trying to find old games from their childhood, and new and upcoming gamers are starting to learn about the good old days and the classics. So it's become a much more saturated market when it comes to finding retro games. If you're a veteran seasoned collector, you know where to search, you know where to go, you know what titles you're looking for, you know what prices you're going to be paying. But if you're starting out or you're having to start over like I am, it can be a little harder to try to get some of those games or at least get a good collection started if you're not into buying big video game lots. But luckily, there are monthly subscription services that have been doing a fantastic job at starting out and boosting collections. So today I wanted to talk about one of the services, Video Games Monthly. Let's go ahead and get on into this in this special edition of Collector's Corner. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the arcade. Hope you guys are having a good day. Flynn one here as your usual host. And today we're going to be talking about a monthly subscription service called Video Games Monthly. This is a monthly subscription service box that allows you to go on to their website, pick out different consoles that you're collecting for or you're interested in, different types of games, and lets you pay a monthly service fee and they send you retro games. There are a few other services like this, but today's episode is just going to be Video Games Monthly. Show you what they kind of send me. I am on the 3-month game, I'm on the $30 a month plan, which they send you 3 games and potentially extra goodies, which is fantastic. But nice, neat little box, pretty decent package. It's not too shabby. So let's go ahead and break into the box and see what we get here, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the service itself. So this is going to be the most professional unboxing. We're just going to open it up. But as you can see, the box looks real nice. Video Games Monthly have little Mega Man style sprite there. And then play the past into the future. Pretty fantastic. I've already seen what's in this box. I'm actually really excited about what's in it. But when you open up the box, you'll get your big old stash of goodies. You'll get, looks like you'll get a card that shows you when to update your wish lists or your game library. The website lets you make a game library to make sure you don't get doubles of certain games. So they send you a little card to remind you about that. This month, I got a 1-up, which means I got 1 extra game that I wasn't supposed to get. That's a really cool thing that raises the value of the box. And I thought it was a pretty cool deal being my first box, and I got a 1-up. Now for the meat and potatoes. With these boxes, you get cool little knickknacks. Like with this one, we got a Super Mario World. I think this is just a Super Mario pencil, which is fantastic. I write a lot. I have notebooks scattered all over the house. Definitely will be using this. And then I also got this, and I talked to them. They gave me a bunch of these to give out. And that's this Video Games Monthly armband. So I have a bunch of those to give away. If you guys want me to give away a few of those here on the channel, let me know, and I will do so. But first off, I want to go for the game I'm most ecstatic about, and that is my very first Famicom game ever. And that's Wild Gunman on the Famicom. Not in the best condition, but it's still my very first Famicom game. Actually written Japanese under here. Pretty fantastic. It does work, and it's very, very nice. Little purple cartridge. So you do have options to get imports on certain titles like Famicom, Super Famicom, Master System games, and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool to be able to get that for my first one. Second one is a Sega Genesis game because I did get a Retron 5, so I can start collecting my Sega collection again. That is the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Like I said, you can choose what quality you want the cartridges to come in if you want them to be better quality, or if you don't really care and you just want to start beefing up a collection. I got Sonic 2, the not for resale version. Not too bad, little scuff on the label, but the game does work. Nothing really loose in the cart. Very fantastic to get to add that to the collection. And now these next two are fantastic. I'm collecting for my GameCube. And the first one I got, it's player's choice, but it's not bad. And that is Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. Very awesome aerial fighter. One of the better Star Wars games, in my opinion. One I played a lot when I was a kid. Really missed having this game. I don't know if this one's complete. This one is not, so this one still needs to have the manual, but I did get the case for it and the original artwork. Very excited about that. And this next one, I was super shocked about. this is the game that I almost was a week away from picking up myself. I was so close to buying it for myself because I want to play through the series before the next game comes out. And that's the original Metroid Prime. The case does have some nicks on it, but I mean, it's not complete, but I think it has just one disc. Yeah, it's not complete, so I have to get the manual for it. But I mean, it's Metroid Prime. It's one of the games that kicked off Metroid into the next generation. Um, and it's just a fantastic game that I've been wanting to play for a while. Literally a week out from buying this, and it shows up in my box. Super happy about that. But the box is valued right. The box I valued it at right about $40, and I spent about 30. Then of course there's shipping and handling, so got right about what the box was worth. Got a little bit more than what the box was, what I paid for the box in value, which is fantastic. And sometimes with these monthly subscription services, you can hit or miss that mark just by a little bit, depending on condition of the games and what games are being sent. But I think that's a really cool option. I mean, Video Games Monthly, fantastic box. Thank you guys so much for sending me one of these and sending me the extra bracelets. You guys are awesome. I am so happy that I got this. I cannot wait to see what I get next month. We'll definitely be continuing my service with you guys, for sure, especially with the Metroid Prime, and beefing up my Famicom collection is fantastic. Now to talk about the service a little bit, I will leave a link down to their website, and you guys can go check it out and just go mess around and kind of see how the website works. But it's the beginning of every month. They send out the box based on your library and what games you are interested in, what types of game you're interested in, and they put together a little box for you. You have the option to go from 3 up to 5 games, and then of course with the options of getting 1-ups every now and then where you get a free game. And for most of what I've seen on these boxes, they do at least even out in value. Very rarely do they fall underneath the price point of what you're actually paying for them. But as for someone like me, I'm not a new collector by any means. If you can look behind me, I am not a new collector, but my original video game collection was stolen from me, and I've had to start over from scratch. So and with my job and what I do, especially with having a family now, it is very hard for me to get out and be able to go game chasing. And I don't want to be buying a bunch of games online and just kind of know what I'm getting, because online prices are going up and down in various places. So a company like this really helps someone like me or a new collector beef up their collection and really get to starting up a really good, solid collection. Because a lot of what I've seen in these games they're not terrible games. They're not horrible games. There's a lot of heavy hitters that they release in these that you can get at a decent price. And you're most likely going to be paying way less than you would if you were to buy a single off of like a site like eBay or something like that, or trying to go to a reseller at a pawn shop or a flea market. So I completely support these types of services. I think they are a fantastic idea. They're really awesome. The customer service is super nice. They're super fast and responsive. The website is very easy to navigate. It is very fun to use. I love being able to actually keep a library of stuff that I want on there to show what games I do have, and given the option to say what games I want and stuff like that. But they are a smaller company, so some things are harder for them to do, but they're knocking it out of the park right now. Video Games Monthly, good job, guys. And of course, there are other websites out here that are like that. But as of right now, I'm definitely sticking with these guys. They've done me. They've just awed and shocked me, and I'm super happy with my purchase. But yeah, definitely we'll be opening these at least once a month here on the Collector's Corner. Very excited to get to start to play some of these, and then of course some of these games will probably end up on the showroom floor. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these monthly retro subscription boxes? Is that kind of a thing that appeals to you? Would you be interested in trying to kind of get into something like that? Or are you just like doing it the old-fashioned way, just kind of getting games as they come, or via other ways? Let me know what you think down in the comments below, or you can reach out to me on social media, my Twitter, Facebook, and other media links are down in the description below, along with the links to these guys, so you can get a hold of them and get your box started if this is what you're into. I feel like it's going to be a great way for me to get GameCube games, considering they are so hard to get and they're expensive, and getting import games it's a pretty fantastic deal, I think. Especially I won't have to pay import fees. So Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below or my social media links. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button if you liked the video. If you didn't, hit that dislike button, and please let me know why and what I could do better. If you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you on the sticks. Peace.